In other news, I want to say this. I'm not going to do a lot of explaining myself, but, and definitely not issuing an apology when there's no apology necessary. But I want to say that my live the other night when I had on the red t-shirt and the dollar hat, absolutely, positively, there was nothing said about Loco. There was nothing intended for Loco. I've always encouraged you guys to go watch Loco. When y'all hit me up on DMs and emails talking about you want to see me tonight, I refer you to Loco's channel. And y'all know I'm telling the truth. So what if I was speaking on Loco or his channel, his platform, or anything, what would be the root cause? What would be my motivation? You know what I mean? Just like in any murder case, there has to be a reason why. There is no reason. And so I want to say this, for those that didn't understand, or those that got lost, or those that didn't watch my last few videos. And I told you guys, you know I got to remind you guys, because I'm always prophesizing. When somebody in the comment section, when we was talking about Monster Cody past and people were stealing my videos, and somebody said I was famous, my response was, I don't want to be famous. Because if I become famous, everybody's going to start attacking me. And I said, watch, they fixing to start attacking me. Not to say this falls under that category, but you got other people, the other channels that's going off on me. And somebody said something about, well, first let me explain this real quick. All of this started because of the Frog and Rockhead. Frog was disrespecting Rockhead. Rockhead wasn't on live. Frog was going in on Rockhead. People in the comment section called Rockhead. Rockhead came in and joined. And Frog was out talking him and going off on him and getting Rockhead out of character. That's not what this platform is about. Somebody said I was biased against Bloods and I was biased against Frog. Well, let's go back to when Cutes and Renus Potts got into it. What did I do? I cut it and I deleted it. You remember that? What did I do when Loco showed a gun and KB showed a gun? I deleted it, right? Who else? Remember when SAG came and SAG started talking about Melly Mel, and I said, hold up, we don't do that. Cut it. We're not having that conversation. Remember when Cheetah was drinking and Cheetah wanted to talk about the women that was screwing her man, and she wanted to talk about a certain crip that was her driver and her boy? We don't do that. So Frog is and going off on Rockhead is no different. That's what we do here. And I tell you guys, I don't know how many of you viewing are guilty, but I tell you guys, people like drama. And I tell you, I'm not one of them. I'm not one that's trying to press the drama. I tell you, I'm not one to go against other channels and blah, blah, blah. Good looking out, OG Steve. But further, let me explain. So, when I take that video down, remember I go live again because I cut it because Frog was going off and I started a new video. So remember that guy was in the comment section saying put it back up, I'm biased, all that. And so when I'm ranting, I'm saying stay out of LA politics. Let's see what the word politics means, first of all. The word politics means is a set of activities that are associated with making decisions in groups or other forms of power relations between individuals. In this case, we're talking about Rockhead and Frog. And most definitively, I'm saying, I run this channel, I want to run it. I know LA politics, I know what could happen between them two beefing with each other. That's it, that's all. I cited, I said some names of a few cities. Maybe I shouldn't have said them. But it was out of respect that they gangbang in those cities. Those cities are known for gangbanging, so I was actually giving props. What I was saying, though, was in each region, everybody should stay in their own business when it comes to politics. I'm not talking about gangbanging. I'm not talking about content. You have the right to speak on whatever you want on your channel and whoever you are. But I'm saying, here on KM Video live stream, some dude that I don't know that ain't from LA can't tell me how to run my channel. He can't tell me what to do with my video when two dudes get into it, especially when they both my partners. You feel me? And it just wasn't a good look. One's talking about the Lord, one's talking about saving the kids. Why do they need to be going at it? It don't make sense. Why air that out in public? It does not make sense. So that's what I mean about LA politics. Somebody could get killed over that heated debate, that heated conversation. And this is why I said, if you're not in LA, it doesn't affect you, because frogs not gonna see you or run across you. Rockhead's not gonna see you or run across you. But what happens when them two run across each other or they homeboy? We don't know. And that's how LA happens, and that's why the murder rate is the way it is in LA, and that's why LA cats are always talking about the politics. I know the politics inside and out in LA, and that's why I speak on it. It was nothing about no other city or set or person, individual, having to do anything with LA, any association, friendships, or anything, but that one guy telling me how to run my channel and calling me biased and putting videos up, trying to put his position as in smutting KevMac. That's all that was. Second of all, we'll go to, let's see if what else I got. Judah the Great, good looking out, man. So second of all is this, is clout chasing, right? Everybody's familiar with clout chasing. This is why I didn't say the person's name. So clout chasing is when someone does and say things for the sole purpose of becoming more popular. It's most often used to describe people on social sites that are shallow and desperate to gain followers and become famous. This is why I didn't say his name. If I say his name, you guys was going to run to his channel and look and read and do all that. That's why I never said his name. Again, if you've been following the channel, you know about the OG Jap. I spoke on OG Jap. I said his name. That was directed at OG Jap. I talked about him stealing the videos and his channel being shut down when I put in my complaints. OG Jap, it's no secret. If you missed the video, you're bad. Just go back and watch the video. Follow along. It's very simple. It's like Sesame Street. It's like ABC. Unless your name is Slick and it's ABDs. But so that's why I didn't say his name. There's no reason making this dude with 200 subscribers more popular, or, you know what I'm saying? So that's all that was. I mean, we got 30,000 followers here. What do I look like telling you to go to a channel with 200 subscribers? I mean, I thought it was common sense, but I mean, some people get things misconstrued for whatever reasons. I don't know, but I named them when I wanted to, and I didn't name them when I thought it would be to their benefit. Now, subliminals. The definition of a subliminal is below the threshold of sensation or consciousness, perceived by or affecting someone's mind without their being aware of it. At no point was I saying anything about anyone for them to fly over their head or deceive them. At no point. There was no subliminals. Even the guy whose name I had not mentioned got at me saying that I was shooting subliminals at him about him stealing my content. No, sir. That wasn't a subliminal. Your name, unless your name is OG Jap. I straight out said OG Jap. I said Gang Historian Channel. The Gang History Channel. I don't know how people got lost or whatever, and whoever want to choose sides and say what y'all say. That's fine. I'm not begging you to watch KM Video live streams. People come here because, like I said, we used to be like a family and used to be like a movement. We all got along. We chop it up. We laugh, have a good time. And for those that want LA gang history, you're still going to go to kevmacvideos because that's what you're looking for. So I'm not even going to get into all this about who, why, and all of that stuff. If you guys follow me, you follow me. If you donate, you donate. I've been and stopped asking for donations a long time ago because you guys seem to get a little uptight and seem like I'm begging and panhandling. Again, for those that go back to the beginning, I was never the one to ask for no donations. This was what Lala was telling me. This is what everybody else was telling me. This is how you get content. You know, again, you know, when people talk about it's cool when you're giving donations, well, was it cool when I was homeless? Was it cool when I was staying in a weekly and didn't have a place to stay and had to move to Houston? You know, like even Monster Cody, I see a lot of people saying in the comments saying, why nobody helped Monster Cody? Why Monster Cody died like that? Well, why nobody helped Kevmac when Kevmac didn't have a place to stay? Why nobody helped Kevmac when he was in LA and wanted to stay in LA? Then came to Vegas and wanted to stay in Vegas but couldn't, so ended up going to Houston. I mean, we don't talk about that. It is what it is. Now I get donations and now I'm in an apartment. Now I got Wi-Fi. Y'all don't have to complain about my Wi-Fi no more. So is that what you want or you don't want? You want the Wi-Fi, you want the content, you want me to go live, you want me to continue getting videos, you want me to continue editing videos. You know what to do. If you support me, you know what to do. Again, shout out to OG Steve. I want to give a shout out to Stan, Leela, you know, Kenneth Johnson, Marlon Guest, you know, the regulars, Judah the Great, the regulars that donate because they like the content and they ask me to go live and want me to go live. So I appreciate you guys. Like I've always said, at the end of my streams, I always thank those at Super Chat, thank those at Cash App, and never was my intent to be malice toward anybody. My intent was to stop people like Jap from taking my videos. And I didn't just go out and just zap his videos. I went and commented on his videos and asking why he's using my videos without my logo and not pointing people to the direction of the platform. Prior to that, he was taking my pictures on Instagram and I told him not to be taking my pictures on Instagram. So this became a continual behavior by this dude, and this is why I got his channel taken down. Now, if you guys can give me any reason why I would hate on somebody else or send subliminals to anybody else, let me know. Because as far as I know, I shot one subliminal at one of my partners. And it was very deserving because of what he did. Other than that, man, I'm about peace. I'm not about the messiness. I'm not about trying to do videos to get people to come watch Kevmac videos. And frankly, I shouldn't even have to explain this stuff because over the years, I try to get you guys to know me and understand me and know what this channel is about and know what I'm about. So it's beneath me that I even have to come on here and explain myself. And it's not because of no certain individual with another channel. It's because so many people that follow this channel have got at me about what was going on other platforms. But I've done nothing but plug other platforms. Even when I was beefing with Alonzo and Skip, what did I tell you guys? Skip got a good interview on the Chain Gang. Go check it out. Alonzo got a good interview. Go check it out. If I give props to somebody I'm beefing with, why would I not do that to somebody that I love and kick it with? You know what I mean? I don't understand what's the problem with being genuine, with being loyal. I don't get it. I really don't. But unfortunately, some people are glad to see the beef. Like when we started this, I see people saying what's going on and all that. Why did you say what's going on? I haven't said nothing. The title doesn't say nothing. It just says basic understanding. It doesn't say anything about anybody else's platform or any particular person. But I felt compelled to let Loco know that I love him and I wasn't never hating or sending those subliminals toward him. And all of those in the comment section on Loco Vision and KM Videos asking what's going on. That's all it is. That's what it is. That's it. That's what it is. That's my explanation without going even further and belittling myself. But y'all already know I'm the same dude that will knock myself all day long. I talk about everything about myself, but I'm not even going to get into that tonight. I'm not going to down myself tonight. I'm not going to do that. But it's crazy how people will, when I talk about myself, like people love that shit. People like it and smile and laugh. But if I say something that they think is directed at somebody else, now it's an issue. Wasn't an issue when I was talking about myself, though. And like I say, I had no motive to go after nobody other than dude that was saying put the video up and dudes that was stealing my videos. They was spoke highly of Loco. You know what I mean? And that's what that is, man. That's the homie. You know what I'm saying? But moving forward, man, it's just I gotta check myself. I gotta put myself in check and remind myself. That's why I stay to myself, man. That's why I fuck with myself, man. But you know what's amazing to me though? I'm gonna just say this, and I'm gonna leave the homie alone. I'm gonna leave all of that alone. But I'm gonna say this though. You know my sister in Houston. Now she know all my friends. She know about the gang members, the squares, the going to jail, all of that shit, right? Because whenever my nephews would have birthday parties, I'm bringing the 60s to H-Tray Hood or to Inglewood Family Hood, wherever she lived. I'm NHP Hood, not Inglewood Family, NHP Hood. And I'm bringing them, right? She always asks about Loco. My nephew always asks about Loco. My nephew asks about 4 or 5 homies, but Loco's one. My sister only asks about Loco. So that lets you know something. That lets you know that my sister know there was no ill intent or anything bad about Loco, because she always asking about him. She wanted him to be at my birthday party with the family and all of that. You know, always ask me when I'm going to come see him, all that stuff. So when family know their brother, family know their family, they're going to like whoever they like. And I'm going to leave that right there. But that's what it is, and that's what it's been, man, with me. Again, I always thought I was a cool dude. I don't be looking for no drama. A lot of times I tell, as good advice, I tell people don't even bite into the drama. Don't even say other people's name for that clout. You know what I'm saying? That's the type of guy I am. But in other news, when I said other dudes was tripping, I forgot. Even Jamel Barnes flipped on me, y'all. Jamel Barnes went ham on me, man. Because I posted that picture of him and Lou Ferrigno on Instagram, man, and I tagged him. He went in on me, man. That nigga called me. He said, he called us MFs. He said us MFs. He's tired of us. I ain't nothing but a negative dude. Everybody I interview is negative. All I mess with is negative people. And I'm making money off his picture. You already know he couldn't answer how I'm making money off his picture. But, man, I went ham on him too. I went ham right back. Like, I don't know what happened to dude. Like, through it all, I tried to respect him, but I couldn't respect that. I had to go off on him, man. And I feel bad about it, but I'm like, man, I'm not finna let that dude talk to me like that, man. Can I drop the link for who? Baby Crazo's supposed to be coming pretty soon, but like I said, I'm basically shut down for the next 30 days. I'm not doing no content for 30 days, so Crazo have to wait till August or late July. I haven't spoke to Crazo in what, about a week, maybe 2 weeks? But we've been in touch, we've been talking up until a week or 2 ago. We had started talking again every day. And so that's what that is with Crazo. And I would love to see Crazo on here again, because I got my camera working a little bit clear. People missing. And he been anxious to come back. We had just fell off for a while. We fell off for about 5 months. Maybe 6 months. But he's doing good. He's still doing his thing. We're not going to put his business out there, but he's still doing his thing. Miss Reed, kevmacvideos, Loco, eat peanut butter and jelly. Miss Reed, you crazy as hell. Good looking out. And to those that I missed, Big Daddy Cub, good looking out. Appreciate that. And whoever else I missed. Let's see. Western Ave in here? Where Western Ave at, man? There go Western Ave. Look, tell us about Cody's funeral. Did you go? And how was it? I seen a few pictures. I see only about, 3 homies went? I think 3 homies went. Pretty Boy went. I think Crazy Coop. Shit, might have been 2 homies. Cutes went. I see a lot of people took pictures with Cutes. I see a lot of people took pictures with Rocky. And Rocky had told me he was only there 30 minutes. Said everybody was hollering at him and wanted to take pictures with him. T. Collins, good looking out. I seen Skip there. I heard Alonzo was there. Skip Townsend. I heard Alonzo was there. Uh-oh, let me see. Man, I don't know what's going on with my share. Oh, invite. Yeah, but I don't want to, like I said, I'm going to leave all the rest of that right here. And I'm going to get back to just doing me, man. I'm going to get back to being solo bolo and loving on my people, man. But what was Cody body in the Oceanside, man? I mean, we already been over that. I mean, you could Google it. I'm not going to be putting out no bad news out there. You can Google his name. It'll pop up. It's been covered by the news and a bunch of haters, especially those that's anti-gangs. Devin Lewis, yeah, I know it's not about that. I just felt like I deserve to clear some stuff up, man, because the way people been getting at me. What up, Loco?
What's up, bro?
Not much, man.
Hey, first and foremost, man, if you don't mind, man, let me holler at you, bro. I told you in a text message earlier. Why am I at? Hey, so I told you in a text message earlier, bro, that I was wrong, man. I didn't know all that NHP, none of that, bro. But I did know what I kept saying to you was, nigga, he ain't San Antonio. All I heard was San Antonio, and I'm like, what the hell happened to San Antonio? You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking, you thinking, I don't know what the fuck is going on, man. So, shit, cuz, you know what I'm saying? I'm mad enough to let you know, my nigga, you ain't did nothing. I don't know about going back to being solo bolo and all that bullshit. Man, leave that alone, cuz, do you. That was my mistake, my nigga. I didn't know that all that was going on, bro. These people in the chat pretty much know that too. I told you I've been out the loop. So that morning that I logged on, that's all I seen. And I took the shit that NHB was supposed to be taking. Not knowing what the fuck was going on, man. That was all it was, bro.
Yeah, like even through whatever misunderstanding you may have had, and me trying to explain to you, I never wavered as far as the love I got for you and our friendship. The only wavering I did was I probably need to get back to just being me, man, by myself. I mean, me being by myself, and me and you always talked about that anyway, and you say you the same way.
Right,
so you know, cause it kind of hurt me that you even thought I was talking about you, man. You know, we man enough to call each other.
And I still want to make this point because you seem to never have got just to what I was telling you. Kev, even when you were saying that, you got to be careful too, bro, because you got people in these places, man, that really tune in and shit. You're a small place. I'm associated with you, bro. So when they hear San Antonio, first thing they texting me talking about, why is Kev Mac? What happened between you and Kev Mac? All the bullshit that you saying people do to you, bro, they do it to me too. And I'm thinking, damn, I don't know what the hell did I do to him. Then I go back and watch the interview, and of course, you were saying what you were saying, and you was kind of pissed off, man. Then you saying like basically the LA politics, you know, I'm taking it as you saying like mind y'all business. And you mentioned San Antonio, and I know nobody's ever disrespected you out of San Antonio, bro. To even be mentioning us, we don't deserve that. Is what I was trying to express to you. Like, man, come on, man, we support you, my nigga. Everybody has respected and supported you out of San Antonio. You never told me about a troll from San Antonio, man. And that's what you specified when you were speaking that morning with San Antonio. So I just went, I felt like, man, damn, all we do is support you, and then you turn around and mention us as part of staying out of y'all's business or minding our own business in our region. I didn't know you were saying that the politics that you explained. I didn't realize that, bro.
Yeah,
and that's just what the mistake was, my nigga.
Yeah, it was nothing about being a part of it or associated or fucking with us, nothing like that. Just dude trying to tell me how to run my channel and how to handle the
Yeah.
situation with Frog and Rocky.
Yeah, I didn't, and you know what? The night that you keep, I heard you say this on another one about Frog and Rocky. And I swear to God, on my sister's grave, I never even seen the interview. So that's why I was like, well, what the hell happened? Because I don't even know, bro. I wasn't on that night with you.
Yeah, that's because I took it down right away. I had to stop it like I always do, man. But I don't care if people say I'm biased, man. I got a background and I have a reason to be biased if I am biased. But the truth of the matter is, when Cutes and Renas got into it, and Cutes had the upper hand, that don't mean nothing to me. I didn't want that on here because Cutes always talking about the kids.
Why you had to bring up on me and Kev, me and KB pull out the guns?
Yeah, cause just to make the point that I will take a video down. It had nothing to do with where Frog was from, or cause Rocky is a Crip.
Hey, a lot of the people that night didn't get a chance to see that. There's very few people that seen that video that night with Cutes and Renas and me. That was all the same night.
Mm-hmm.
That was what was good about that. You was able to delete it all at one time.
Yeah. Yeah, that was a trip that night, man.
But man, look, man, I'm not gonna stay on, bro. I'm gonna let you do what you got to do, man. When you get to H-Town, man, holler at me, man.
Yep. I'll hit you up. You know me, I got my phone on off, so can't nobody call me, but I'm gonna hit you up for sure.
Nigga, I already know you are, man. Knock it out, man. Much love to you, man. Mac heads and maniacs and shit. We'll see y'all soon. All right.
All right, bro. You missed that Q slide. This was a while ago, man. I don't even know where I was living at when that happened, but that was crazy. That was a crazy night, man. Dude really said some hurtful shit to Cutes. Cutes was ready to kill him. And all y'all was gonna be witnesses. That's why I'm like, no. And we worked it out. Dude issued an apology to Cutes. It took a while, but he issued an apology. And Cutes was accepting of the apology. And he was like, good, I don't have to go to LA, I don't have to look for dude, none of that. And cause Cute's a good dude, man. You just can't be disrespecting dudes because most of these dudes on this platform are convicted murderers, man. Even like on Loco Vision, a lot of dudes he interviewed are convicted murderers. You know, and you can't just go disrespecting everybody, man, thinking everybody's some internet dude or some soft dude. But Cutes was hot, man. I felt bad for Cutes. I even felt bad for him because Cutes was getting back off on him as well. And, you know, his brother got a big name in LA. But I'm still shocked at Jamel Barnes, man, for posting a picture, giving him props, and tagged him so he know I'm not just posting a picture of him. And it was a cool throwback that people haven't seen. I mean, he's with the Hulk, Lou Ferrigno, nigga, that's a big picture. And he was on swole, looking good, big old chest, and his stomach wasn't fat like everybody called him fat. I thought it was a good picture, and a shout out and props to him. But he went off on me, man. I had to hit Jimmy Lavender up and say, man, your boy went off on me, man. He done flipped his wig. That was cold, man. I appreciate y'all in the super chats, man. You know, again, I don't know when I'll be going live again. I may try to go live from Houston one day. But I'm finna take a hiatus though. I'm finna chill. I'm finna kick back for a little while and enjoy this hot weather. Try to get a little tan, you know what I'm saying? I got burnt up and shit. I'm all red like a white boy now and shit. My shoulders all red and shit. So I asked Cutes, because Cutes an old pale dude too. So I said, Cutes, man, what's up, man? Like, I try to take my shirt off and go in the sun, bro. He said, man, you can only be in the sun for 5 minutes or it'll burn you. I said, that's what I'm calling you about, man. I'm all burnt up. I'm peeling and shit. Oh, man, you did it all wrong. What's up, Carl Wade? You did it all wrong, man. You can't go out there in the sun like that. You got to have a 5-minute timer. I'm like, oh, shit, Brian Kincaid, good looking out. Kev, when you come to Houston, let OG Touch take you around them slabs. Man, where you been? Hudson already took me around the slabs, man. We did an interview and I filmed some slabs already. I don't want to see no more slabs, homie. I don't want to see no slabs. I want to chill with my family, man. I got a lot of family going out there. Bunch of nieces. Yeah, I'm not sure how many nephews, but I got a bunch of nieces. She can't call me, bro. You can only text me. Can't nobody call me. Any God, why you being funny? No UG or Watergate interviews coming up soon, except Santa Ana Watergate. Well, like I said, in order for me to get back cracking in 30 days, I gotta be on the West Coast. So we know I won't be gone more than a month. Sands, good looking out, bro. Appreciate it. Stan, good night, bro. Gotta get up early tomorrow, huh? For sure, Tori, without question. I don't eat catfish, bro. Sorry, I don't eat catfish. I'm not really sure, man. I'll tell you. I think Cat Caesar. I think Quake. I think some of Jimmy Lavender's interviews, and of course Hawk. I think those are slept on, man. But Watergate, I'm not so sure, man. I know Mad Rock is a reputable. He's a good dude. I can't really remember the information that was given in there, so I can't really say if that's slept on or not. But I know somebody had sent me a couple of Quake's interviews and a lot of information in Quake's interviews. Oh, I forget the names of the Santa Ana Watergates because actually two different parties have reached out to me. And I don't know if they're in communication with each other or not. Looking out, Black Warrior Spirit. Let me see what that said. Any interviews on what? On pudding, similar to how you chronicle Turtle from Santana. No, I don't plan on doing nothing on pudding. If you go back and look at AC's interview when I was in Playa del Rey, AC spoke on pudding a little bit, but I don't plan on going into no details, going any further on him. Oh yeah, I would love Big Mumpy to come back, but I'll tell y'all all the time, Mumpy's the type of individual that do everything on his own terms, his own time. So you guys just sit back and wait until Mumpy's ready to do his thing. Mumpy's a smooth character like that. So you gotta let Mumpy do Mumpy. When he ready, he'll do it. You can't go asking Mumpy to do shit. He do it when he wanna do it. Damn, what Leela talking about? Henny, what you got Leela talking about, man, in the chat room, bro? Joe Bolden, rest in peace, man. Joe is the name I couldn't remember when I was talking about the older guy died. Joe died right after that interview, man. So Joe, rest in peace. Joe wanted to talk. He said he was going to talk. He was itching to talk. But Joe was worried about his coworkers and his neighbors. And at his age, he really didn't want them looking at him like that. Center Park was pretty good. When you go back and look at Center Park, it was pretty good. Taco and spaghetti and B-Rat. That's pretty good. Maybe that's slept on a lot. That caused a little controversy though. Temporary controversy. But that was a pretty good interview, I thought. The biggest players, what do you mean by players? That got women or was pushing the hood? The original Nugget was the shit. The original Nugget was good, man. Good looking out, Gabriel. I hate the way I sound. I'm sorry. I do not like the way I sound, bro. So I can't. I don't like narrating. But I do like to give details of during an interview so you guys follow along and the landmarks or the historical aspects of Los Angeles don't fly over your head. So I like to throw a little bit of that in, but I don't really like my voice. I don't like to be narrating this shit. John Wayne, what up? IVC would be good if the right guy did IVC history. I think that would be good. Bullet from Linwood in Hood. What's up, homeboy? We don't have no Linwood in Hood yet, man. OG Bams was good. I don't know if that's slept on. It may be, but OG Bam was a good interview. See, that's the thing. When you start talking about these interviews on kevmacvideos, there was so many good ones. Like I like the one with Honcho, Melly Mel, and Bodacious. That was a pretty good interview. At that time, that was a really, really good interview. Bam was good because Bam was very knowledgeable. He kept it real. He didn't have no extras. He didn't do no lying. He didn't do no misleading. So if you're looking for accuracy and a guy that's just calm and no extras, Bam was a great interview. I think that was a good interview. But we have so many good interviews, man. I think Monster's interview, believe it or not, I think Monster's was top tier. At the time that we interviewed Monster, I'm looking at the videos and it's like, damn, Monster ain't Monster. But when you look at the video over and over, then Monster's Monster, especially with all that good information he was spitting out. Yeah, Bam was poised, very poised. Had his blue on, you know. You always look good when you got blue or red on, though. They always make the interview a little better than me. You said Monster did move up the top 5. Monster got so much information. So much information. I think Hawk's interview, what makes his so good is he gave us this information before everybody else came on and gave interviews. So at the time of Hawk's interview, you're not really paying attention to the information and you don't know the accuracy. Once you start hearing other interviews, you're like, damn, Hawk said that a long time ago. Hawk mentioned that name a long time ago. Hawk was the one that met Melvin Hardy first. Hawk knows what was going on back then. And Hawk falls under the category, good looking out, cowboy. Oh, yeah. See, Kitchen Mo, I wanted Kitchen Mo by itself. I gave up, but I think Kitchen Mo by itself would be a great interview, man. I think if Kitchen Mo do an interview by itself, man, he'd be in the top 5. You know, you always got to change your top 5. Kitchen Mo might be a top 3 because he got that swag. He got that swagger, and he got that sound. You know, he just talked different from most of us. But Hawk's interview is like the blueprint to kevmacvideos. But again, I say Cat Caesar gives you a lot of East Side history and Raymond Washington history. But people, because he's so calm and cool and quiet, like Little Caesar, a lot of people didn't really pay attention to it. But I thought Quake was cool. Quake had a little swag and truthfulness. his memory wasn't so sharp, but Quake was actually a big participant, a major player with the Six Deuces. So Quake had a lot of information and first-hand knowledge. Yeah, and I'm glad I was able to bring you Cutes, Rockhead, Monster together. Nobody else will ever be able to do that. Nobody can bring those three together ever again. No, Hawk, I don't think we could get Hawk. I don't think Hawk could come back. Lil Quake, my people. Alright. Well, shit, ain't Lil Quake and Big Quake brothers? I think a lot of people tune in to Keystone. Keystone's one of the guys on kevmacvideos that basically, I guess if anybody on kevmacvideos have been a celebrity, a ghetto celebrity, Keystone is one. Because people walk up to Keystone, they hear his voice and recognize his voice, and they reach out to him. So, I don't know if his was really slept on. A lot of people watched it and enjoyed it. Yeah, I agree, Antonio Smith. I absolutely agree. Baby Gangsta's another big name. Big name. Him and Twin, Keep You Laughing. That was classic. That was a classic interview. They keep you laughing. But Rockhead at Oaks Park was a classic. Goldie's doing real good, man. Goldie's doing real good. Don't forget AC, even though y'all couldn't understand AC. AC got what, like the top 3 videos viewed? I think it's Nipsey, AC, and Big U got the top 3 spots on kevmacvideos as far as viewership. If Monster didn't pass them. Let me see, who did I say? AC, Big U, and Nipsey. Monster's probably up there now. Monster might have took the number 3 spot. I'll tell you an interview I liked that nobody talks about. This is just personal. I'm not asking nobody to agree with me or to go like it, but I like Moon's interview. I tell people all the time. I was telling King Real and a few other people. I like Moon's interview. I thought Moon was real good. Because Moon's supposed to have been around the avenues. His brother was an avenue. He was friends with Raymond Washington. You know, when you're really a friend of Raymond Washington, you don't have to do no lying or exaggerating and upping him or downing him. So Moon can take you to the avenues, to Raymond Washington, and then he had a good life in boxing. But I like Moon, man. Moon just kept shit real. Moon was a good one. I like Moon, man. Giacomo was cool. Giacomo had that look with that red pendant and that big afro. Yeah, Giacomo was. That's what I'm saying. There's so many. It's so many. So I don't know how we can even start talking about a couple of videos. It was a lot of good ones. That's what make it so fun, man. That's what make this channel so fun, bro. You get to go back and watch some of them old good interviews and shit. Rebo's another one. How could I forget about Rebo? Rebo's another one that I really personally enjoyed. Rebo was a real good one. Especially because I think what made me like Rebo so much is because I got to know this dude right before he died. And he was willing to come on when he knew he didn't have long to live. So he like, man, I'm in the biggest fight of my life, man. I'm in the biggest fight of my life. And he still came on kevmacvideos. That was big because we had other people. We had Mr. X was supposed to come on kevmacvideos, and then he got sick. And he still wanted to come on when he got sick. But then a female stopped that interview and he passed, so we didn't get that. Alvin Transvant, we was gonna do that interview. I don't know who really to blame, me, Mel, or Alvin, but we didn't get that interview. We waited too long, so we didn't get that interview. Philip McCain passed. That was my fault because of the circumstances of where he wanted me to go look for him. And, you know, back then I didn't have YouTube, so missed that one. Quite a few others, man. Yeah, I want to get with OG Bird, but like I said, there's no more content for a while. I won't be doing nothing right now. Tyrone Tate was good. If you remember the story behind Tyrone Tate, I thought Tyrone was a real good interview, especially at the time we did that interview. But they got in his ear talking about I'm getting rich, and so he wanted me to take it down. No, I told him I'd take it down. He was like, no, I'll leave it up. It becomes a headache. Some of these interviews become a headache, and people give them misinformation and, you know, start putting dollars on it and stuff like that, and it kind of takes away from the interview and the authenticity of a person sharing their story. You know, imagine all the interviews I did. I never got paid for an interview. I never asked nobody to take my interviews down either. Never worried about how much nobody made off my interviews. Bad News was a good one. I always think about that burrito. I can't think about Bad News without thinking about that burrito. Last time I spoke to him, I told him I said, man, your video was good. Too bad you had that burrito. And he laughed. He said, man, I hadn't had a burrito in like 42 years, 38 years or some shit like that. I think 42 years, he said. I haven't had a burrito like that in 42 years, man. So he was killing that burrito. But it's always good when we can laugh about it, you know what I mean? Killer Martin was cool too. Killer Martin was so hostile. Killer Martin was like, nigga, I'm always on the yard. Doe-Eye was the silent assassin. Doe-Eye should give a real good interview, man. I told him I wasn't trying to interview him. I just wanted to get him on the Tyrone situation, but I think Doe-Eye needs an interview. I think Doe-Eye needs a good interview, man. I really do. Yeah, Mad Rock was smooth. He was a smooth dude. Mad Rock was getting upset at the homies' line of questioning. Because the homies, you're doing an interview, but you questioning him about how the beef started. He's telling you how the beef started. That's what it is. That's how the beef started. But the homie be so optimistic. He'd be like, nah, you sure? That sounds too early. And that's why I just let people speak. Tell your story. If I believe it or not, that's something I'll deal with after the interview. But, man. But we still got some good stuff out there. Y'all don't fall asleep too soon on us. Before this year is up, y'all gonna see some more classics. They probably be a little younger. They'll probably be about Mad Rock's age, maybe. But they won't be the AC Moses age and stuff like that. I try to get nuggets so many times. I refuse to try to get another nugget unless I get a bigger platform. Because Nugget's good. See, Nugget was really in the mix for a long time, so Nugget knows a whole lot. And he was a politician and a writer, I don't want to say leader, you know how they do nowadays, calling people leaders, but a very influential guy. So he knows a whole lot and seen a whole lot, been through a whole lot. And he's at that age where all the names of the guys that we looked up to, all the hitters that we heard about, he's that age where he knows these guys. He had run-ins with them or he ran with them. So Nugget's always going to be a good interview, man. You cannot take that away from Nugget. I need to go and check out every video. I say go check out. I say you go check out Chico Bean. Chico Bean was gotta be the funniest, the most loving interview I ever did. Chico Bean is so damn funny. Oh, matter of fact, Chico Bean responded. He said he's gonna come back on. So we're gonna have Chico Bean come back on, man. Matter of fact, I'm gonna hit Chico Bean up again when I get off this live. You know what? SAG's numbers did good. I was looking at SAG's numbers. SAG got good numbers on kevmacvideos compared to some of the other videos. So, yeah, you can't rule SAG out from being a good interview. You know, there's people that don't like SAG or may hate on SAG, but his numbers say otherwise. His numbers say SAG is a good interview. The people want to hear SAG talk. SAG's impersonations of Turtle was real good. A lot of people liked that. We need a Western Ave interview. We need a Crystal interview. Crystal Brand. Good looking out, Devin Lewis. SAG was funny though. Big Kev, do you think the different gangs had a leader or a council as far as leadership and structure go? You think the different gangs had a leader or a council as far as leadership and structure go? Nah, it's only one gang that I personally think has structure and leadership. I won't say that gang because I don't want no feds coming down on no gang. But as far as I know, as far as what I seen and witnessed, I only know one gang that was like that. Oh, you was at the funeral? Good looking out, Leela. And Stanley Hyman. Brian Kincaid. What up, Keith Kloss? SAG was doing what? Snapping other platforms, using Monster for clout. Oh, he was snapping on them? Are you saying that? I gotta go look at SAG. You know, I haven't been getting no notifications from no other platforms but Sinful to P. I don't know why I'm not getting my notifications. I go on there and I click everything I'm supposed to click, but I'm not getting notifications except for Sinful to P. Damn, I gotta go check SAG out, man. That's funny. He said SAG been snapping lately. I need to talk to SAG, man. Maybe I could get SAG when I come back. Soon, alright. Was Mike Christian affiliated with IVC or just Inglewood Crip? Just Inglewood Crip. I've been trying to get Michael Christian a while back. I gave up on him. Mike Christian will be a historical interview. And you know, like I always say, man, if I can't get these guys, if they don't want to come on kevmacvideos, at least go somewhere else. Leave the history behind. If you don't leave it with me, leave it behind somewhere else. But for the most part, I say this is the platform to give that history to. Especially if you're only going to do one-time history or you think you might pass some, bring it here, man. But if you got something against me, man, leave your history on another platform so we can see it. So your kids can look back and see what Pops and Grandpops was all about, man. Alright, that's cool, man. I'm going to have to reach out to old SAG. Megalicious, what up? Hey, I'm going to go, y'all. I'll see y'all when I see you. I don't know when, but I'll see you. But remember, in 30 days, we'll be coming with some new content, man. Get some real good content for y'all before the end of the year is up. If I don't talk to y'all, remember always, have a safe 4th of July week. Hope you enjoyed this weekend. Hope you enjoy next weekend. Stay safe. Tell your loved ones you love them. I'm out of here, y'all. Have a good one. Looking out, super chats and cash apps. Appreciate y'all.